Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Blake Walmsley of Creuse North Football. How's it going?
Good. How's it going?
Doing well, man. I know it's not been easy for you guys so far this year, but just kind of describe what has it been like, just with this season.
It's obviously been a pretty rough season. Coming into the season, we thought, we got a good squad. We thought, maybe better than last year's. Last year we had a good squad, but this year it's like I said, we have a good squad, but we've been dealing with a lot of injuries and all that stuff. So it's not fun, but we've definitely been trying to push through it as much as we can.
Yeah. I know a lot of things have been happening at the school, of course. I know with if you guys if you don't remember this, the field got replaced because of, if you remember the news story that Channel 7 did last year, just of how bad your field was. And now you have a new turf field. Also, I know new tracks going in. What's that like to just have all those new things?
Obviously our turf was way overdue on some new turf. So, I remember our first practice when we got back on the turf, it was like, wow, this feels amazing. It's, brand new. It's absolutely incredible being on some new turf and being able to play on some new turf, and it's really nice.
Yeah. You've kind of had to move around a little bit, position wise, because I know you guys have had to battle some adversity with some injuries, but you've kind of been everywhere. You've been defensive end to tight end to wide receiver. You've kind of been everywhere.
Yeah, so I moved to defensive end before even our scrimmage. We had a sophomore fortunately tear his ACL. So that, pushed our defensive line back, and coaches came up to me and said, "You wanna try out some defensive end?" I said, "Yep, let's do it. Why not?"
Okay, so what was that like for you? Have you ever played it?
Obviously the middle school I used to play it, but high school it's a way different, type of guys you're going up against. You're going up against or guys that are going to college for athletics and all that. So it was pretty rough. I had to learn some techniques and learn how to actually get off the ball quick, off the defensive line out of a 3 point. So it was pretty rough, but in the end, it all worked out.
No. Of course, 2 games left this season. I know with what's that like, with how fast the season's been going.
Yeah, especially with it being senior year, it's gone by crazy fast. I remember, week one, like it's gonna be a long season, all that. And now it's week eight, and it's like, wow, where did the time fly by? I remember just last week we were doing 7-on-7s and all that, it feels like.
Yeah. What specifically did you work on to get ready for this year?
Me, it was big being in the weight room. I'm mainly a baseball guy, so obviously the weight room for baseball guys, it's not, as much as football. So for me, knowing I'm gonna probably move around a lot, it was, the weight room and, try to bulk up and eat more.
Yeah. Um, so just with this, with it being, with being this week. So kind of talk about who you have, this week.
So we got Warren Woods Towers. Last year, we beat them pretty bad, but they got a pretty decent squad, good squad coming this year. They got more size and more athleticism, so it'll definitely be a battle this week.
Yeah. How do you like mentally get ready for a game?
My biggest thing is it all starts when I get home from school. I get home, eat a little bit of food, get a little energy going, drink some water, some electrolytes, and once I get to the school, I get taped and sit down and have my headphones going. And I'm not really big in music before games. I listen to a motivational speaker, Eric Thomas. So he gets me, all that what he talks about, all that gets me really mentally prepared for before games.
Absolutely. What do you think about like right before a game?
Obviously, and it's a lot of thinking. Hopefully I don't do this wrong. Hopefully I can catch the ball if I make the tackle. But it's all just now it's just go out there and play your game. Go out there and help your team win. Do whatever you can. Sacrifice whatever you got, whatever you can.
Yeah. And then finally with the with these next 2 games coming up, what do you really want to accomplish in what could possibly be your last 2 games?
Obviously I want to come out with a win this week, but my biggest thing being a senior and only having 2 games left is bring that jug home to LCN where it belongs.
All right. All right, Blake, thank you so much for coming on and taking the time. We'll talk to you soon.
Of course, appreciate it.